we're talking stress today. There's a lot of stress out there in this world.
Way too much stress, especially in this day and age.
Yeah. So both with men and women, what are your thoughts and what could be done to sort of resolve some of that stress?
Well, I think taking time out is really important.
Time out,
taking time out
definitely.
to recharge your batteries, to be mindful, to be still, to just stop.
Absolutely. And I think with taking time out, what comes up for me is self-care.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
making time to meditate,
Yeah.
having a certain routine to...
And it's so hard because we just don't stop enough. We don't pause. We don't really, center anymore. We're too busy doing, just really busy all the time.
I think that's a really good point because people forget that we're human beings and
Yeah.
they think that we're human doings.
Yeah. Yes. Or robots.
Yeah, robots. So tell us, what else have you been experiencing around stress these days? Is it people dealing with finances? Is it people dealing with relationships?
Yeah, I think all of the above. And it comes back down to not being enough. Nothing never is enough these days. It's just there's a big not good enough happening. There's a big not I haven't achieved enough happening. I mean, when will we ever really be enough or have enough?
Well, let's talk to that, and I can give some strategies really quickly and see what comes up from within me because I've processed not enoughness many times before.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So look, I think there's an underlying feeling that comes up for people, and it's what causes stress, but it's also what causes a lot of sadness.
Yeah, it does.
So this sadness comes from a deeper level, a deeper feeling. And if you're watching this, there's a reason why you're watching this. It's not by coincidence or by chance or randomly. So just give yourself a couple of minutes, feel into it, because this is going to be a short video. And the idea is to make it short and sweet for a reason.
Yes.
And perhaps potentially help you clear some of this immediately right now. And so if you feel into your stomach, taking a couple of deep breaths, and as you breathe in and feel into it, just like Nez is doing, she's going inwardly, obviously with her eyes closed. I'm keeping my eyes open for this video. And so just as you breathe in and feel into that, sadness or not enoughness, just identify with it. What are you putting in yourself? What labels? I'm not good enough because of what? I don't have that certificate. I'm not good enough because I don't have that experience. I'm not good enough because I don't have that money in my bank account yet. I'm not good enough because I don't have that lover yet. I'm not good enough because I'm not tall enough. I'm not good enough because I don't have blonde hair. My hair's not straight enough.
On and on and on. Is it ever going to be enough?
Right. And then is it, and some people, and especially some of the smart ones, I'm not good enough because I'm not smart enough. And that's the kind of trick that you play with. You say, oh, why aren't you smart?
I've done that before.
Of course. And she's got 4 degrees. And why aren't you smart? Oh, it's because my memory, I forget things. And so people associate intelligence or smartness with memory sometimes. So let's just quickly clear this up. The first thing is this. You are enough. You'll always be enough. And you're more than enough.
What if you were just enough for existing?
Absolutely.
For the air in your lungs, for being here today.
For being alive is enough, right? And every moment of each day, you got an opportunity to continue to grow in seeing that you're enough, rather than being more enough, because you already are enough.
Yeah.
You are from the energy that creates universes and stars, and you're enough, right? But the trick is you've forgotten some of that, or you've played a trick on yourself to learn to remember, to regain the memory that you are one with all there is. And so the first thing to do now is to just breathe and realize that when you came here on this planet, whether you're a boy or a girl, a little baby, innocent child, perfect in all the ways that you can be, you had no idea or any discrimination of thinking that you're enough or not enough at that time.
No.
And then what you may have picked up is the vibration or the energy that's on the planet that's been through wars, famines, all sorts of interesting things that we've all done to each other here as humanity.
The parents around us, school, other kids,
exactly,
family.
Your inner environment, your outer environment, and you've picked up on that from your childhood and gone, oh my God, it's me. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not
worthy.
well enough.
I'm unlovable.
Right. And that's caused that pain and that hurt that you're now going through life. And whether you've got addictions or whether you're, trying to make up for it in many, many other ways, keeping busy, whatever it may be, distractions so that you can avoid dealing with yourself, it's now time to realize that that's not yours. And that game that you've been playing and that personality that you've so bought into doesn't have to be your personal reality.
It doesn't belong to you.
Yeah, it doesn't belong to you.
It never did. And it's time to let it go.
It's not even yours, to be honest. Let's just say it's like a vibration that you've picked up from the neighbors. And you can give that back. You can say, thank you very much.
Yeah, return it back to sender or return it to Mother Earth for healing.
Yeah.
Just shed it. Let it go. Release it.
And remember that you'll always be good enough and that you are enough. This is a good place to start. I wish you all the best. I hope that helps you with releasing and relieving some of that stress that you might be reliving. And remember that your personality doesn't have to determine your personal reality, especially if it's not a positive personality at the moment. And convert that. If you're going to make your personality determine your personal reality, be the personality that you really want to be, not the one that you got by default.
Be all of yourself. Yeah. Just own it. Embrace it.
Good. Be blessed. Naz, Bass, and we're out for this one, but we'll be back again. And today we just wanted to keep it short and sweet, but perhaps next week we're going to do another one. If you want to comment in here and share with us a topic that you particularly want us to talk about, we can talk to that. Today we just felt in what most people really want to hear today.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Be cool.